weather is upon us, and lately I've been a very bad girl going out in the blazing sun with no sunscreen at all. The truth is, I just didn't have one that felt good on my skin, or that actually worked. So this morning I made something soft and summery, a homemade sunscreen that smells like warm skin and sunlit herbs. I've been searching for the perfect sunscreen for years. Ever since I learned about the chemicals in conventional sunscreens and how they can harm both the environment and our health, I've tried to switch to mineral ones. But most of the ones I've tried are either too runny, too chalky, or just dry and hard to apply. Since I love making body butters, I decided to try creating a sunscreen that actually feels good to use. Silky, nourishing, and made with simple ingredients that leave my skin feeling softer than before I put it on. So in today's vlog, I'll take you through the process of making it. I hope it feels soothing to watch and maybe even inspires you to start some dreamy little DIY projects of your own. So I'm going to take this beeswax that I froze overnight and hit it with a hammer to break it up so that I can save the rest of the bar to use later. And these little pieces now in my DIY sunscreen. I know that there's a lot of controversy online about making your own sunscreen. People often say that store-bought sunscreens go through rigorous testing to ensure they actually protect from the sun, and that DIY versions just aren't reliable. But I find that a little ironic because so many store-bought sunscreens are difficult or unpleasant to use, to the point where I just end up skipping them entirely. I'm gonna do a little bit more. If you know of any good mineral sunscreens, please share them in the comments. I'd love to know, and I'm sure other people would too. I've tried quite a few, but most of them have been too runny, too chalky, or just uncomfortable on my skin. And honestly, many of the conventional ones contain chemicals that harm coral reefs and marine life, which makes me feel so guilty if I go swimming in them. Maybe I just haven't found the right brand yet, but I'm so happy to say that I won't need to anymore. This soft and silky sun butter feels so good. It smells like summer and actually makes me want to wear it. At the end of the day, my skin felt like a baby's bottom. It was so soft, I could hardly believe it. This body butter only contains a few simple ingredients, which makes it even more surprising that it works so well. I used 3/4 of a cup of cacao butter, half a cup of beeswax, 2 1/4 cup of apricot oil, and 3/4 of a cup of non-nano zinc oxide. And optionally, you can add essential oils. I added about 37, but you can do what you would like. I wanted to make enough sunblock to last me all summer and until next year, which is about when it may expire. I also wanted to fill up some tiny jars that I have saved and gift them to friends and family. Whenever I finish a skincare bottle, I like to wash it out and save it in case I ever need it for a project like this. I'm so glad for all the jars I kept around the past couple years because they definitely came in handy today. Not only does this SPF make my skin feel so incredibly soft, but it also provides really good sun protection. So much, in fact, that I don't think I will be getting very tan this summer. I added more zinc than I could have, mostly because of all the fear mongering out there that homemade sunscreen just doesn't work. Well, this actually works too well, so I can confirm that you will not be getting burnt if you add enough zinc. I was able to convince my fiance, who never wears sunscreen, to let me slather some on his face before he went out for a day working in the sun. He came home saying that his skin would normally feel tight and warm and red after a day working outside, but it was noticeably soft and lacking in any redness or discomfort. I'm so excited to hear how my friends and family enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for spending a bit of your day with me. If you'd like more content around natural wellness, simple living, and slow, intentional days, feel free to subscribe. I post weekly videos to help you reconnect with nature, with yourself, and with the kind of life that feels good to live.